Minnesota with the ball. Right now on a 9-0 run. Pass to McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Jazz trail by 16. Jacks up a 3. Jones grabs the board.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The putback doesn't go that time. On the break from the arc. Hendricks, no good. Minnesota leading by 16. Pass to Porter. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
You got to push Porter Jr. out of the paint because he's so skilled at capitalizing down there.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
On the wing, Porter takes a 3. Kept alive. That shot missing. Jazz trail by 18. Martin, right side. They double him with McDaniels. Here's Collier. Oh! What a hammer!
Oh, man!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climbing.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
He drops it from range. Into the lane. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty 2-hander.
Max force throwdown.
A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. It's Minnesota leading by 17. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Misses off the left iron.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Markkanen from long range. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Gobert. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Gobert's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Kessler. Soft touch off the glass. Kessler's gotten his second bucket.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third-quarter drought.
And they double up Edwards. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall on the screen. The rebound by Markkanen. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Utah. 17-point game. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Graham.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you guys.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Markkanen. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 19. Inside. Pass to McDaniels. No one near him. It's not going to go for him.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. DiVincenzo calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Kessler.
What a finish by Gobert, absorbing the foul to earn an and-one trip.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
And it's in there.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
Randall, left side. George for three. Gets the three to fall. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's taking what he can get here, has a three in each half.
Pass to Randall. Drives to the hoop. And it's blocked by Kessler. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
So much fun watching Markkanen catch fire like this. He's a capable, efficient scorer who does it at a high rate.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Jazz trail by 19. Pass to Hendricks. To the inside. Collier. Basket's good. Collier's got his second basket on the night.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Right side, DiVincenzo. Shoots over Collier. No good, off the front rim. And here's Nurkic. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Utah with the ball, trailing by 17.
Yeah, Markkanen is in rhythm, providing a major lift to this offense.
It's Edwards with a drive. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Miller outside.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's DiVincenzo. 7 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DiVincenzo's got 9.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Pass to Markkanen. 13 feet out. It's rebounded by Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. The drive by DiVincenzo.
Quick feet there by DiVincenzo. Once he gets a step on the defense, it's a wrap.
Here's Collier. Miller pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 19. Down low. And stolen by Markkanen. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Bailey. Here's Nurkic. And the layup is good off the glass. Nurkic just got his first 2 points of the night.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. deciding to change it up. Minnesota leading by 17. Here's DiVincenzo. Utah grabs the miss. Out to the right wing. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Pass to Shannon. Here's Juzang. And he lays it up and in. Juzang's got his second bucket on the night.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in, coming off that pick.
Here's Collier. Jones with the block. Outside Porter. They swipe it. Here we go, one-on-one. Porter pulls it in.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
The three. Here's Jones. Lays it up and banks it in. Jones has got 6.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Minnesota leading by 18. Pass to Porter. Beyond the arc. And the dunk by Jones.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
The three, DiVincenzo. Utah grabs the miss.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Pass to Niang. From outside the arc. To the left wing. There's a screen by Nurkic. 6 to shoot. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Nurkic just got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, when he sets the pick, Nurkic can do different things on the roll. Makes him hard to track.
Pass to DiVincenzo. The three is up. Nails it from 3. 14 points for him. 5 ticks left in the third. Here's Sensabaugh. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Five to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And with the shot clock nearing 0, Randall calmly sinks one.
Sensabaugh, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 21. Pass to Edwards. And George Niang gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And with the new 2-day format for the NBA draft, some executives complain, Grant, saying it helps out the disorganized teams.
Well, those teams could be in trouble regardless. But to push for parity, the league might not mind giving them some extra time to process during the draft.
The endless reach of Gobert, those long arms, sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Here's Bailey. Randall pulls down the board. And here's Minnesota now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Staying strong against the defense, Rudy insists on getting that shot off.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally, and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
A big-time slam right there by Bailey. You know, good to see this young man play with such authority.
Randall draws the double. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Kessler. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Spins. No good off the spin. On offense, here's Utah. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Filipowski. And it's blocked by Kessler. To the paint. It's tipped. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Bailey. And the shot's good.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Pass to Gobert. Out to the wing. For three, Randall. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
Coming out of the half now, making a commitment and concentrated effort to get to the offensive boards has proven fruitful.
They allowed him to establish deep position. Just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's Sensabaugh. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Pass to Bailey. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. The Timberwolves lead by 22. Here's Randall. Driving in. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break.
Okay, was anybody expecting that? I know I wasn't.
I wasn't either. He may have even surprised himself with that one.
Takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
And finished off by Kessler.
B.A.
The one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, nice. Oh, big finish. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Marketing for three. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
And that's what Markkanen provides, a 7-footer with extended range.
And Edwards, here we go.
Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
And stolen by Edwards. Utah with the rebound. Fast break Utah. Marketing from long range. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Miller. There's the drive. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Pass to Anderson. Back to George. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here are the Timberwolves. Now here's Miller. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Here's Markkanen. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. For three, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by George.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Utah calls time here. They trail by 31. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
1:56 left in the game. And the shot goes in.
Nice assist by Kyle Anderson. Slow-mo, they call him. That's one of his specialties, dropping dimes.
And they pick up two. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Driving to the basket. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Pass to Jose. Here's Shannon. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And this was a telling game. They'll meet 4 times this season, and I'd say it looks like a good matchup for them. They'll be looking forward to their next 3 meetings against the Jazz.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Pass to Nurkic. From deep. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Shannon. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Anderson. And it's Utah with the ball. On the take. Collier. Uses the glass on the layup. Here is DiVincenzo. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here.
Grab my birth certificate, told the doc submitted, that's life. Know the coast with it, going coast to coast with it, and we coasting, most wanted on the mic. It's the immigrant, black and from the villages, I envisioned this. De la costa pacífica, soy el general, certificado desde el día que llegamos. Yeah, certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner, talk nice. Certified stunner. Who among us is a certified stunner? Did enough to live twice, you a newcomer. I'm a certified stunner.